Hey, what's this?
Hi, Mr. Nelson.
Hi.
My new car. How do you like it?
Oh, it's great. I always suspected you were the hot rod type.
Mickey was just letting me try it out.
It's a pretty frightening experience, too.
I can imagine.
Hi, Mick. You
Hi,
got it
Rick.
finished, huh?
Yeah, how do you like it?
Oh, it sure looks great. Hi, Mr. Darby.
How are you, Ricky?
Now, wait a minute. Did you build this, Mickey?
He sure did. Why do you think I brought it over here to show it off?
Oh, boy, well, you did a beautiful piece of work.
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Nelson.
Have you clocked it yet? How fast will it go?
Well, my dad here had it all the way up to 25.
Oh. Well, you gotta watch him. He's a regular speed demon.
Well, I got to get it down the garage. It's not idling right. Besides, I got to get the carburetor checked.
Yeah, well, now, wait a minute, please. I need a little advance notice to get out of this thing.
It's not exactly built for your physique, is it, Darb?
Admit it is a little snug around the hips.
Well, we'll see you later, Mick.
Yeah, I'll see you, Rick.
Yes.
Mr. Nelson.
Oh, it sure looks great.
Thanks a lot. So long.
How do you like that wolf whistle?
Oh, does it work?
Did somebody whistle?
How are you, Harriet?
Fine, thanks, Darb.
Hey, how come Mickey's taking the car down the garage? I thought he was doing the work on it himself.
Well, he is, but they have all the testing machines down there.
It's funny how times change. We were kids, we used to test the motors by ear. You want a Coke?
Yes, Ozzie, thank you. I'll join you.
Gee, it must have been quite a job for him lowering those springs and everything.
Well, he couldn't do all that himself, Oz. They have specialty shops for all that downtown.
Mickey did all the engine work, though.
He did?
Yes, all except seating the valves and boring it and all that stuff. You can't expect a kid to have all the tools for stuff like that.
Boy, times sure have changed since we were kids. We used to do all the mechanical work by ourselves, and the only tools we had were a hammer and a pair of pliers.
Well, don't you think the modern cars are better, Pop?
Well, I suppose so. Everything improves. But under certain conditions, I'm not sure the old cars couldn't hold their own with the modern hot rods. And we didn't have to take them to specialty shops either. We could take them apart and put them together again right in our own backyards, couldn't we, Darb?
Sure. And we usually had a few parts left over, too.
Look at this, Pop. Some old guy claims that the modern hot rods aren't any better than the old-time cars.
How about that? Rick and I were discussing that yesterday. Old-timer claims modern hot rods don't stack up. That's just what I was saying.
I thought you were saying that the kids of today aren't as good mechanics.
Well, yes, that and this, too. This old guy's got the right idea.
Sounds like an old grouch to me.
Oh, no. Well, the old-time cars of the 20s, the ones we used to take apart and put together in our own backyards, could hold their own and possibly do better than the low, sleek, chrome-plated hot rods of today. This is the contention of one of our local old-timers, Mr. Ozzie Nelson. Ozzie Nelson?
Hi, old-timer.
Now, how did that get in there?
Don't look at me, Pop. I didn't squeal.
Well, in the first place, I didn't say that at all.
What else does it say?
Let's see. While Mr. Nelson's views are interesting, it's obvious that the modern hot rods are superior on the modern highways. However, it is possible that on the old country roads, the old-time cars could do as well as the new. At any rate, it would be an interesting experiment to see how they compare. The old versus the new.
Come on, Pop. Admit it. You phoned the paper.
I didn't do anything of the sort. I'll bet I know who did, though. Darby's just the one to pull a stunt like this. I'll tell him what I think of him.
It's pretty early to phone, isn't it?
Yeah, if I'm lucky, I may wake him up.
Hello.
Darb, this is Ozzie.
Oh, hi, old-timer.
Oh, then it was you, huh?
What do you mean it was me? Was me what?
It was you who put the article in the paper.
I did not. The automotive editor did.
But then how did he find out about it?
I told him at lunch.
I thought you were in there someplace.
What are you complaining about? You got your name in the paper.
Well, it's... Hello? Hello, Darb? Wise guy. Oh, no.
Hi,
What are you guys doing over here?
Well, sir, we came over here to tell you that we're with you all the way.
With me all the... What are you talking about?
Well, for the competition.
What competition?
Well, you're going to defend your statements, aren't you?
Yes, you certainly meant what you said, didn't you?
What are you guys making a big deal out of this for? All I actually said was that the old cars were almost as good as the new cars under certain conditions.
Well, that isn't what it said in the paper.
Of course it isn't. What are you trying to do, chicken out of this thing now?
Oh, here he is. Hi, Mr. Barton. Hi, Mr. Darby.
Hi, Mr. Nelson.
Hi,
We're
boy.
ready anytime you want to have the race, Pop.
Well, what race?
A modern hot rod against an old-time car.
Do you accept the challenge?
You're darn right he does.
Not so fast, Butch. Yes, I do accept the challenge in principle.
What does that mean?
Well, it means I'd like nothing better than a chance to prove my point. But unfortunately, I can't race without an old car, and I don't have an old car.
Well, I knew you'd try to get out of it some way.
I'm not trying to get out of anything. There's nothing I'd like better than to race these kids if I had an old car.
Ah, we know that, Oz. We're just kidding you.
Just trying to get a rise out of you.
Heck, boy, we're on your side.
Now that you got me worked up to it, it's a little disappointing.
You mean there isn't going to be any race?
Not unless we can find your dad an old car. Come on, Butch.
There's not a chance. You just can't find old cars.
Well, maybe we can get one over.
No, you'd just be wasting your time. You can't find them anywhere. It was a lot of fun talking about it.
We'll see
So
you,
long, fellas. Well, who's that?
Oh, looks like Darb.
Hey, Oz, we found you one.
Oh, what the heck is this?
Your car for the race.
What race?
Well, you know, dear, the one you wished you had a car for.
Boy, did we ever have a hard time finding this.
Oh, isn't she a beauty?
Where's the motor?
Oh, well, most of it's right in here.
You're kidding, of course. How can I race without a motor?
You've got a motor. All you have to do is put it together. You remember, like you did in the good old days? You're the mechanic. Come on, Butch.
Darb! Come back, Darb!
Good luck, guys.
Now look, Butch. Butch! Harriet?
Well, good luck. Ozzie,
I'm out here.
where are you?
Working on the car.
Oh. Hey, the paint job looks nice.
Oh, thank you. It's a battleship gray.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good, I hope.
Say, have you seen my knitting needles?
Oh, yeah, they're in the back of the car there.
Where? Oh, I see them.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Don't pull those out. They're holding the door on.
Oh, hey, that's pretty clever.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, when we were kids, if we need a couple of parts, we didn't go rushing down the garage. We used our mechanical ingenuity.
Say, have you seen my vacuum cleaner hose?
Vacuum cleaner hose?
Yeah, where is it?
Well, gee, Harriet, a car has to have an exhaust.
You know, maybe it'd be better if you did go down to the garage.
No, don't be silly.
I don't like to sound too fresh, but you think this car will run?
Well, that's a good question. Actually, I haven't tried it yet. I put the motor together, and then I took it apart, and I put it together again, and took it apart again, and then put it together again.
Where are all these?
Oh, well, I had a few parts left over.
What are you gonna do, sell them and buy a new tire?
Well, I hadn't thought of it, but it sounds like a good idea. Well, stand back. I'm gonna try to start her up.
Where's the starter?
Well, they don't have any starter. You have to use the crank. Oh, better retard the spark. No, stand back, please, Harriet.
What happened?
This wire here, I must have hooked it up to the wrong thing.
You certainly did. That belongs to my waffle iron.
Hey, it sounds pretty good.
We're having dinner at 6 o'clock. That'll give you 3 hours to get it started.
All right, I'll get it started.
Nelson.
Oh, great. I took her for a spin around the block. She's purring like a kitten.
What'd you say, Pop?
I say she's purring like a kitten.
What'd you say?
She's purring like a kitten.
And what a noisy cat this is gonna grow up to be.
What'd you say, son?
Shut off your motor, Bob. I want to show you something.
Takes a little while for it to simmer down.
I thought we could turn off here on Highway 4.
Well, the only thing is, Dave, these are all super highways.
We want to make it as easy as we can on you, Pop.
Oh, that's not the idea. I want to make it as tough as I can on you guys. See, this isn't just a test of speed. This is a contest to determine which car will hold up best under any and all kinds of conditions. I don't mind starting out on a smooth road. We could start out right here.
Well, how long do we stay on that?
Oh, for a couple 100 yards, we could turn off, say, right about there.
There isn't even a road there, Pop.
Sure there is. See, there's a little cow path there.
Gee, Mr. Nelson, this is my new car. Hey, there's a lumber road right here that goes up into the mountains. Why don't we take that?
Well, okay. We could follow this around and make the finish line right here at Greeley's garage, if you want.
It's about 20 miles, Pop.
Well, it's more than that. About 6 miles from our house to the starting line.
Well, what difference does that make?
What time do we meet at the starting line?
Well, how about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning?
No, that wouldn't be fair to Pop.
Well, why not?
You'd have to leave here at 6 o'clock in the morning to get there on time.
Okay, you guys. Wonder where the boys are.
Well, it isn't 9 o'clock yet.
I know, but we've been here almost an hour.
I told you we didn't need to leave at 6 o'clock.
We didn't leave at 6. It was much later than that, I'm sure.
Oh, here they come.
Hi, fellas.
Hello, Joe.
Look at us here.
Hi, Darv.
Looks like we've got quite a turnout here.
Oh, sure. We got to make it official. I'm the cameraman.
And I'm going to be the official starter.
Okay, when do we start?
Yeah, we're all ready.
So are we.
You gonna ride with Pop?
Well, sure, why not?
Well, I just thought it might be a little bumpy.
Oh, well, I'm well prepared for that.
All right. Drivers, man your cars.
Whoa, hold it. Let me get mine cranked up.
Yeah, well, that sounds fair.
Are you ready? Wait a second. Can't find my emergency brake.
It's up your pant leg.
Oh. Come on now. Are you ready?
Put on your mark. Get set. Go!
You guys need any help?
No, thanks. We got all the fireworks we need.
You guys are a little overconfident there, aren't you?
No, we're just hungry. Go ahead, we'll catch up with you.
That's what you think.
Careful that thing doesn't explode, Pop.
Come on, Barney, old Phil. Let's pass them while we have a chance.
Hey, haven't we got a canteen of water in the back there?
Well, yeah, but that's for drinking.
Well, the car needs a drink.
Think more of the car than you do of me.
What happened? It just overheated a little. Saw your smoke signal. We thought you were being attacked by Indians. Okay, wise guys, the race isn't over yet. We'll wait for you at Greeley's garage in case you need a ride home.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Think we can get through there, Dave?
I don't know. Looks pretty deep.
Hold it! What's the matter? Guess we're gonna have to call the race off.
What for?
It's a dead end. The road ends here.
Well, no, it doesn't. I can see it.
You're not gonna go across that lake, are you?
Well, sure, why not?
Well, it's no fair to swim across. You have to cross the finish line in your car.
Well, that's what I intend to do.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh, Harriet, a little obstacle like this never stopped us in the old days.
Gee, Mr. Nelson, that might be deep.
Well, you guys want to quit?
Heck no!
So long, boys. We'll see you. Come on, dear. Get your muscles into it.
Pushing as hard as I can. Oh, do you suppose it's out of gas?
No, it's plenty of gas. It's just an old car, and it gave up the ghost all of a sudden. We're in pretty good shape. Greeley's garage is just over the hill and around the bend there. We can coast in a winter from here. Why don't you get in now? If it starts to coast down the other side of the hill, put the brake on. Pull the brake on. Hold it. Ah, here we go. Oh, doggone it.
What's the matter?
We got a flat tire. Yeah, I think that does it.
Well, come on, let's go.
Hey, what happened? How'd you guys get across the water?
Wasn't easy. We had to build a bridge. Can you mind getting out of the way, Pop? You're blocking the road.
Well, I can't move the car. It's stalled.
That's not fair. I think I can make it. across the finish. They tell us it was a dead heat.
Yeah, dead heat, Dave.
Well, at least we proved something.
Oh, you sure did.
What did you prove, Oz?
Well, we proved that on the one hand, you have the modern hot rod, and on the other hand, we have the fine old-fashioned car.